Hi YouTube world, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. I am Adrienne, I live in New York City and I love playing with makeup, and this week is my Shop My Stash series of my week in makeup, where essentially I just try to use up new products or products maybe I've been avoiding and I'm not even sure why I've been avoiding them in my collection, and try to formulate an opinion on them and see whether or not they should be sticking around. I'm wearing some of the products today on my face. This is the Good Molecules silicone-free priming moisturizer. It's a great medium weight moisturizer that really just makes makeup look beautiful. I use this with so many different foundations, and this week was no exception. You see, I'm almost done. I've been using this up. This is nothing new. It's affordable. It's wonderful. I really highly recommend it. I think it's great for all skin types. I started off this week with the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. I have mine in the shade Alaska Light 2. This shade is such a terrible, terrible shade match for me. I'm going to prove it to you. So here it is. There you go. I mean, it's awful. It's not even a shade match for me in like the summer months. It is so yellowy orange. Now, the nice thing about this product is it has like a gel-based consistency and it goes on really beautifully. I just find that it's really a light, maybe medium coverage, but no, I think it's truly a light coverage. Unfortunately, the shade is just not for me. The other thing about it is it has a blend of physical and chemical. I have a few blemishes now, thanks to this beauty here. Not its fault. It's just something that with my skin, I don't tolerate chemical sunscreen very well. So after I realized that really wasn't working out, I went back to my Pretty Fresh by Colourpop. This one is the hyaluronic acid tinted moisturizer. I wear mine in light 6W. It's what's on my face right now. This is a beautiful product. I love that it doesn't have any sunscreen because I can wear the sunscreen I want to wear under it, and it's affordable. It's a good color match, and it just has this lightweight gel hydrating consistency, and it makes my skin look really pretty, and I don't need anything special to put it on. I can just put it on with my fingers and it looks great. So highly recommend this one in particular if you've never tried it before. For concealers, I have two concealers. I'm still using the stretch concealer from Glossier. I wear mine in G11. Don't typically wear concealer underneath my eyes, but if I do like using something like this. I just find it to be hydrating. It doesn't exactly set all the way, but it leaves my under eyes looking moisturized. I also just received the NARS Soft Matte Concealer in Madeleine. This one here, this is a pretty good shade match. I'm surprised. I might be able to go like one shade lighter, but this is kind of like my skin tone, and so I'm happy. I haven't used it enough, so it's gonna go definitely in rotation. It's a product I have wanted for a long time, and I just finally caved and bought it. My IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. I love this, but it is cracking. It is falling apart. It's a mess. It's a great powder, but unfortunately, it's kind of like my purse powder, and if it is cracked and crumbling everywhere, it's pointless. One other primer I did try was the Smashbox Photo Finish Illuminate Glow Primer. I had a little mini size. I didn't care for this. I mean, it left my skin shiny, you know, glowy, but I don't think it like came through. And it was just another layer that I didn't really need on my skin. I much prefer kind of their more primerizer, which is more lotiony and does hydrate without it being intentionally glowy or having any kind of like little metallic sheen to it. Blush, I dedicated myself to Clinique Pop blushes. I actually have 5 of them. I have this trio here, which is a holiday trio. It has cola, ginger, and nude in it. And then I also have Pansy Pop, which is this beautiful lilac hot pink color, and I also have Heather Pop, which is this neutral pink. I'm actually wearing Heather Pop right now, and I really love this one. I did not like the performance of the ones in this trio. I don't know if maybe they're just older, but honestly, this just didn't blend out and perform the way that I would have imagined it would. Ginger looked nice, but I'm not going to keep this trio for that, and this just doesn't even show up on my skin. So it's not the best value, so I think I'd rather part with it and pass it along, but I am definitely going to keep my two pops. Eyebrows this week, I used the Profusion Good Brow Day in soft black. It's a fine, perfectly fine micro pencil for the eyebrows. I find it lasts all day, and the color's okay. It's not my favorite color for me. Maybe they have different colors, but I do like the product and I do think it's a great value. I have finally made a determination on the Jones Road Beauty mascara. I do not like this mascara. Yes, you can get it to give you really dramatic lashes that are both volumizing and lengthening and even curling. It will hold the curl, but I can't figure out a way to do it where I don't create a disaster on my eyelids. It gets so messy. The brush is a natural brush with a strong curve, and I just cannot get this to apply nicely. It does wash away really easily, but it also, some parts of it do end up flaking by the end of the day. And so for that reason, it's a no-go. I have still been using my Smashbox Intensify eye primer. I love this eye primer. I have used it every week religiously during this project of mine, and I know that it works well with high-end and low-end eyeshadows to keep my oils at bay. I have extremely oily eyelids, and this is one of the two eyeshadow primers that I feel really successfully helps me. However, this unfortunately couldn't even help me with the quality of eyeshadows I used this week. So just keep that in mind. I used this one and done eyeshadow from MAC. This is a Veluxe Pearl eyeshadow and all that glitters. This is it here. This is Jessica Braun, like one of her favorite colors. It was her recommendation. It's kind of like a peachy, pearly color. It's very pretty. It's a nice one and done. Is it my favorite one and done? No, but it's nice, and I had picked it up on sale, so I'm gonna be keeping that one around for now. The other eyeshadow that I used were from BH Cosmetics. I actually used 4 palettes this week. Maybe insert some pictures of some of the looks I created. I think ultimately what I have to say about one and all of these is I love the color story. I really like the quality of the shadows. They're really easy to blend, easy to play with. This one is Switzerland. I do really like them. However, they don't last on my eyelids. They'll last for a few hours, but by the end of a long day, there is severe cracking and creasing, and it's likely just because I have extremely oily eyelids. Not everyone has the type of eyelids I do. I'm able to get other shadows to last all day long, and I was not able to get these shadows to last all day long. This is the Avocado one. This one's so pretty. Paris is gorgeous. It's such a unique color story. The purple look I created was actually one of the better ones that lasted, but I can't in good conscience, just because that one worked, make the decision to keep them. And lastly was Los Angeles, another beautiful pastel fun eyeshadow palette, but unfortunately, again, the look just cracked on me, and I wasn't even doing anything too intense that day. It wasn't like I exercised or it was hot and humid outside. It's been cool. There hasn't been that much to like aggravate or make my oils produce more, and yet these just didn't seem to adhere fully. So this is a bit of a tragedy, makeup tragedy. I did not anticipate this, but this is why I'm going through this effort. I am actually going through and testing every single thing that I own. And if I really don't feel like it's gonna work for me, or I have to remember some secret equation to get the product to work, I don't want it in my life. On my lips, I have been loving a couple of combos. Actually, I'm not gonna talk about the color I'm wearing because I'm doing a wear test and I wanna talk about this in a dedicated video, but this is the new NARS lipstick. So hopefully I can get a video up soon on it. I also was wearing this week the Sheer Veil lipstick by illamasqua in the shade Pose. It's this really beautiful nude. This is such a lovely creamy lipstick. I definitely want to talk a little bit more about illamasqua because I just think they've done such a wonderful job. Oh, I forgot. I don't have it with me. I have it in my purse, but I also was wearing the L'Oreal Lumi bronzer. That one, the bronzing powder. That I really like and I'm gonna be keeping, but that was my bronzer for the week. I also was wearing the NARS lip gloss, Chelsea Girls, this one here. It's a really beautiful nude. I've been trying to wear my nudes more and more. It's a little more kind of corally or peachy. It's that one there. That one's very beautiful. And it's just a great formula, this NARS gloss. I highly recommend the NARS glosses. And I also am still wearing the Anywhere Caffeine by Makeup Forever. That's this lip liner here. Really like it. Worked beautifully with each of those colors. And still in rotation is my lovely shimmery Heaven's Glow gel lip gloss by Stila in the shade Moondust. It's this just beautiful, super shimmery gloss, and it's still wonderful. It's a lip oil gel hybrid, and I've been just enjoying it immensely. So those were kind of my lip colors. I kept them pretty nude and light simply because I was playing around with a lot of those dramatic eyeshadow palettes, and I wish that the outcome of this week had been a little different, but it is what it is. I'm going to honor myself and the fact that I went through all of this, and let me know what you think. Are you big fans of BH Cosmetics' older formula? I feel like everyone talks about it like it's the holy grail, and I fell for it too, and I don't think I really paid attention to how it wears on me. C'est la vie, it is not for me. So I hope everyone has a great start to the week. If you have any questions regarding any of the products I am wearing or that I talked about, please let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions. And if you like this video, consider subscribing. It always helps me out. So take care, everyone, and we will talk soon. Okay, bye.